Oh no, a hostile takeover.
So Green Bay, it was a close game for a long time. The Packers didn't look that impressive. The Rams were looking good on offense, at least, with Bolger and everything. But then there's this one play where they threw a touchdown for like 30 yards, and 8 guys were charging it at Favre. So it leaves him like wide open. And there's two defensive linemen. They're trying to argue about who was supposed to cover him. They couldn't figure it out. And then it just fell apart after that. Packers dominated 33-14. Rams defense, they don't even listen to Hazlitt. Let's take this call.
WRPR, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hello.
This is Brett Favre.
Hey, Brett Favre, what's up?
Did you see me breaking the all-time passing record?
Yeah, you broke the record over Dan Marino.
I'm better than Dan Marino.
Exactly.
You
I
are.
remember last year you guys talking about how Dan Marino is so much better, and how Dan Marino can never compare to Rick. And Brett Favre, he just broke the all-time passing record.
That was a great record by Brett Favre. Congratulations.
Why did you talk about the Rams game and how awesome we beat them?
I know. Did you like to play when 8 guys charged in at you and then you threw that nice touchdown?
Yeah, I was there. It was wonderful. The highlight of my career. Thanks, guys.
Another touchdown, Favre. Congratulations. You're a great player. Thanks for the call.
I don't think we ever talked good about Marino on this show. I don't know what this caller's thinking.
You must be on drugs or something.
You must be.
So Marino's going to come back and play for the Dolphins next week, I heard. He's going to get some wide receivers in the past, like Mark Clayton and Ricky Williams is coming back. I don't know.
No. Ricky Williams is not coming back.
I'm just kidding. He's not injured reserve.
Ricky Williams, he ain't playing ever again, I don't think.
All right, so Rams are 3-11. Rams, it's okay. You'll have to try one more game if you want to get 4th place, because the Niners have 4 wins now.
Yeah.
All right. Atlanta at Tampa Bay, and the Buccaneers win it 37-3. The Garcia doesn't do nothing, really. The defense carries them, and the key point in this game is the Buccaneers, they get their first ever kickoff return all the way. And we have a call. Let's take this call.
That's really monumental. WRPR, you're on the air.
Todd, it's Evan. What's this talk about not talking about the hockey at all?
What hockey?
We're not experts in hockey. We're not experts in hockey. If someone brings...
The New Jersey Devils are first place in the Eastern Conference, and you're not talking about hockey?
Good job, Devils.
And we're actually proud of that, because we don't like the New York Rangers. We're glad the Rangers have lost like 5
The Rangers suck, man.
That's great. We hate them, so...
And how can you not talk about Joe or John Madden?
What about John Madden?
New Jersey Devils forward, scoring like 3 goals in 1 game last game.
Yeah, the Devils have been
the Flyers.
After that horrible start, the Devils have really come on strong as of late.
No, they are a fantastic team, Todd. You should talk about them more often.
I know. As long as we used to have this one caller to call up and talk about hockey all the time, but he hasn't brought it up much lately.
And you know what you should get also, like ESPN. You should get like this Spanish guy to talk about soccer. Ever notice on ESPN they always whenever they go to soccer they bring on some Spanish guy?
We need him. Some guys are so confused. He's calling about David Beckham. He's talking about how he's like
underwear model.
He said something about he's in the NFL too. Like, what are you talking about?
Well, you see, what happens is David Beckham's a new underwear model for I don't know, for some men's underwear. I forget.
Oh, yeah.
Sports Illustrated or something. And they're thinking that that's just adding to his commercialism in the United States.
Yeah.
So some people think that he just came over to the United States for money.
It doesn't matter though. I mean, people don't. There's not enough people that follow that soccer fan base. You need more people.
Well, soccer is trying to do in the United States what the NFL is trying to do in Europe.
Yeah.
It's not going to work either way.
Yeah.
All right, I'll talk to you later, Todd.
Maybe soccer get better than bigger than hockey one day. We'll see about that.
That isn't possible, I don't think, anymore, because hockey's gained a lot of popularity in the past couple of years. After they revised all the rules,
the lockout.
more people are going into hockey now.
All right, thanks a lot, man.
All right, I'll see you.
Take care.
I think this caller's confused, because after the lockout, hockey was almost dead.
I know.
Hey, buddy, there's only one John Madden, and he sells, boom, tough acting, tenactin. I don't want to hear about no hockey player named John Madden.
Or Joe Madden, whatever his name. He didn't even know his name either. That was funny.
There's only one John Madden.
He said, what's his name, John or Joe or something?
He doesn't even know, and he's coming here talking about hockey.
All right, so, yeah, Garcia doesn't really do much. Their defense carries them.
Oh, no, is this caller calling back?
Another caller, let's see.
Hello, sir?
You're on the air.
Wrestlevessel Goblin, what's going on, fellas?
Oh, how you doing? How you doing, AJ Devil?
I'm doing pretty good. I just want to give a little props to that caller before. Some great stuff about the Devils. You know, hockey's a better sport than basketball and baseball. So.
And you're off the air.
I'm sorry, we don't agree with that theory.
You lost all credibility with that statement.
You can call back though if you want to bring up your thing about football though. But thanks for that information. So Tampa Bay, they didn't do too much. They played well though in defense. The big kickoff return. Falcons with like an intern coach since Paterno walked out on them. Not Paterno. What's his name? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Petrino. Yeah.
Petrino. I'm thinking Joe Paterno of Penn State. What's wrong with me? Bobby Petrino. That's it.
Yeah, there you go. Falcons are a mess.
Oh boy.
They're going to score the least amount of points every week for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, they're a mess. I was saying before the season they're going to be the worst team. Unfortunately, it was the Dolphins. I was close though. I thought Falcons would be 2-14, but I was pretty close. All right, next call.
WRPR, you're on the air.
Goblin just kicked me off the air.
Yeah, he kicked you off the air. Just don't bring up hockey again, or else you might get kicked off.
All right, that's just out there. I'm not a big fan of basketball right now, but let's
Okay.
talk about a real sport, football, all right?
All right, go ahead.
Sure.
I lost yesterday with my Giants, but I don't see where we have a problem now. I still don't think that.
They have been playing good for a while now, and it's just they're getting lucky here in games. I don't think they're going to go too far. I don't get what you guys think that they're so great.
About Seattle, what did they do yesterday? Everyone thinks they're going to sledgehammer us in the playoffs. Tampa Bay, they beat a team without a coach, without a quarterback. Is there really a solid team in the NFC? Can you make that argument?
Seattle's unbeaten at home.
Seattle's a lot tougher at home. They're a different story. And Green Bay and Dallas, they're both very good teams. Like they have their little faults, but they're still better than the Giants.
I think the NFC's a crapshoot, to tell you the truth.
It could be, but I don't really see anything happening for the Giants.
Like we said they might get to the second round, but they're not they're not knocking off the Packers or Dallas. They're not going to Green Bay or Dallas and winning that.
They're a totally different team than they were the first 2 weeks of the season. So those two games, you really can't figure in our schedule. And I mean, the last couple games, besides yesterday, Minnesota, 2 letdown games, we really haven't been beaten bad this year.
And I know I'm saying you guys have gotten a lot of breaks. Is why I'm saying why the record's so good. Like you guys are winning all the close ones. That's the key thing. That's the only reason the Giants are even in this race.
Or winning in the clutch.
Exactly. That's what you're doing.
Winning in the clutch.
Winning in the clutch. And I want to talk about the ESPN article.
Okay.
They're the best quarterbacks in the NFL. And Vince Young and Jay Cutler are both above Eli Manning. I think that is disgraceful.
Very disgraceful. Vince Young? Are you kidding me?
When was the last time either one of them have made a playoff appearance? Not to mention he's going to be 3 this year. And they put them ahead of Eli Manning.
I don't know. Vince Young's had a horrible year. I don't know too much about Cutler. I think he's like average. I don't know.
You never know what to expect from Cutler, actually.
And I know it's a little early, but I want to talk about wrestling. I'm a big fan since I was a kid. I haven't really watched much the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I just think it got terrible.
It really did get terrible, but that Raw last week was like probably the best thing they had in a couple of years, so I hope you watched that.
I did. I liked the Rumble because I liked hearing the guys kind of like the Repo Man, getting all the guys like 8 or 9 coming out.
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff. Like they were just terrible. And the $1 Million Man, did you see his outfit? It looked like $2 million, the $2 Man. It was fucking.
Yeah, but he won, and that's all that matters. Everybody's got a price.
He's definitely, it's definitely not as good as it once was. I'm really upset where it's been going. I really want to get back into it, but I don't know. It's going to be hard. Jericho coming back might.
It might boost a little bit, but it's still not. Can't be the same. They need the competition. That's the problem. They don't have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have much else to say about the Giants, but just get the rest of the games. They're all terrible. Just talk a little more about wrestling now, all right?
All right. Take care.
All right, you too. Have a good one.
Thank you. Bye.
Merry Christmas.
You too. Merry Christmas.
No,
Happy Hanukkah.
You can't discriminate on this broadcast.
Have a good Kwanzaa. Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah. All right. So Dan Scarpa has joined our studios. He's invading.
I can't believe this.
Yes, it was a very easy invasion.
Just walks.
Why didn't security stop you?
Oh, you're getting another call.
We are.
Yes.
We get swamped with calls on this show.
That's crazy. I don't get any.
WRPR, you're on the air.
Todd, how can you let NJ Devils say the Giants are a different team? That was the same argument they made when we played them, when Dallas played them in East Rutherford. Oh, we're a different team from week 1. What happened then? What did T.O. do?
They're not your team. That's what I'm saying. The Dallas.
They just lost Shockey. Now they have to go with Kevin Boss, who can't block, and that was Shockey's main job, was to protect Eli.
Like I said earlier, my thing. Both times that Dallas played the Giants, the Cowboys They just blew them out. They had their best offensive days against them. They got like 45 points in the first one. How many did they get in the second one? I don't remember. They got a lot in the second one, too. It's at least 38 or something.
Yeah.
I mean, the Giants can't stop them.
Yeah.
I also don't disagree with that ESPN article. I think you can make an argument that Vince Young may not be... He may not have the tool set, but he's a winner. And Eli Manning has about 10 times as much talent around him than Vince Young ever has.
And the caller before was a Jaguars fan. He mentioned how if Vince Young, if they had a better quarterbacks coach, like the better planning, because like he's not, his style's not in the pocket, so maybe he'll improve next year. We got to wait and see.
They're not using him properly. Also, can you name one of their wide receivers?